Come on. We got white on white on white. Huh? White on white on white.
This great venue has
Chill. I'm live.
Games over the years, and these Bear fans
I'm
are
live.
to make some
This ain't this shit. I don't know how you
Field
fuck you in here, nigga.
Ahead will decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game.
Know how the fuck you in here, nigga. Know how the fuck you in here, nigga.
And the Chicago Bears.
Know how the fuck you in here.
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Chill, my man.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Miles Sanders first carry of the game. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
I don't work in that company. Hell no. He ain't mentor. Why not?
Running right, here's Sanders.
That's why.
They'll get this one up to about the 39 here. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Fields on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Hunter Nice-Swanner on to punt now on 4th.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
And he'll get off a fairly short kick here, as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Yeah. I definitely know her.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down, as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
1st down, here's the run with Montgomery. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They go play action with Hurts. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Montgomery. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
5 yards remain on second down. Read option. Here's Montgomery. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Philadelphia. David Montgomery, 32 yards. And the Eagles are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is Jakeem Grant. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trail here early in this division round game as they... And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. Well, they coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go. But when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there.
This time able to hold on to the football, but not much room to run. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. So, Charles, you look at this offense, you think about it, you got a rookie quarterback at the helm. You're in the divisional round of the playoffs here. That head of his just has to be spinning, doesn't it?
Well, normally you'd have to say yes, but I do think that the way things went last week, how he played in the wild card win, how sensational he was, that'll stop his head from spinning. And now he's in a situation that's getting towards uncharted territory because you've got Joe Flacco, Mark Sanchez, the only 2 rookies to win 2 playoff games in 1 year. He's trying to join that company, but it's not going to be easy to get it done.
From the 38, Fields. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Now, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your...
Punt the fucking ball.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now
punt the fucking ball, nigga. I'll be back.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 23.
I fucking be back.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Eagles will have it.
I don't fucking play, nigga. You better come to fucking play, cause I don't play, nigga. Fuck out of here. David Montgomery, nigga.
And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown.
David Montgomery, nigga.
That would be the #1 thing you would.
I don't fucking play.
So many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now
everybody in the fucking country had us voted out. And fuck everybody's ticket up.
If you throw the ball, if you put it in the air,
fuck them.
3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
Keep voting us out.
Start of the second
Keep fucking voting us out.
Eagles in possession. as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Give it to him. Give it to him.
Off the option, here's Montgomery. And he'll get this only up.
Keep voting this out, nigga.
3 yards.
Keep voting this out, nigga.
Now can they get the other 3 here on
Keep fucking voting this out, nigga.
There's not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all.
I should have called a different play. I should have called a different play. I should have called a different play. Well, why'd I do that when you got David Montgomery? Get your bitch ass out of here. I've been running you over. I practiced all my life, nigga. Fuck out of here. Fuck Miles Sanders, nigga.
Guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for
fucking running down your throat all game. You better check the stats for the lead rusher is. Uh-oh, passing it. Smith is wide open. Not.
Montgomery, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that
first down
at the point of attack.
Let me go ahead and get this first down.
They used great leverage.
Let me go ahead and get this first down.
And stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Bring him, motherfucker.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
Fuck!
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off right around the
He's gonna get the ball back. He's gonna get it back. He's gonna get it back. I don't know why he didn't even move. I don't know why I threw it there.
Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle.
He's gonna get it back.
I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
That ain't gonna work.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
Fuck that nigga. He's a bum.
His way forward for about 4.
He's a fucking bum.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier.
Last game you was talking all game. Last time I played you.
Keep carrying it, thank
Where the fuck you at?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Running back for sure. Running back for sure.
Now Sanders.
Get his bitch ass. Get his bitch ass, Taylor.
It'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fuck your money down.
Up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Rolling to his right.
Better.
Fields gonna have the
Better,
first down
motherfucker.
before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact.
Better.
We saw a nice example of why teams often
Better.
bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Fuck is you doing?
Fuck
is he doing?
Losing yardage
Nothing.
to the 14. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. On play action, Fields sliding out of the pocket.
Fuck out of here. You had somebody wide open, simple. Fuck wrong with you. You had somebody wide open, simple ass nigga.
Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Wide open.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go
Going
on
back to
divisional
it.
round weekend.
I'm going back to it. I'm going back to it.
We remind you, as we've done
Give me
all
that.
year, that coming up at
Get
halftime,
this in
we
your
will
mouth.
visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery across the 30 to the 31-yard line. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Hurts fumbles it.
Bing bong.
Good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's second and a yard. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. He will
fuck out of here, nigga.
In the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Fuck is wrong with you? Better rush more than two people.
Smith in the final seconds of the first half.
Bum ass nigga.
The Eagles would extend their lead here just before halftime.
You fucking everybody's ticket up.
On the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Jakeem Grant now to return. And up to about the 26-yard line.
Oh, don't the boy get ball half? Oh, my God. That's a problem for you. That is a problem for you. Hey, you see these two dogs in your front yard? There's no them upstairs. Going on.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
Oh, he can have that.
Start on the ground to run
he can have that. Trying to give me something.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 30.
Oh, we traded you for a reason, brother.
On halftime here in this NFC divisional round.
Trying to get him something.
As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway.
Touchdown.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their
23 better not miss no tackle, or 32 gonna be out of here. 23 better not miss no tackle.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in. 94 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work. They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt. Play action. Here's Hurts. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
David Montgomery. Fuck Miles Sanders.
His second touchdown of the night.
I told him you had the best game of his fucking career this game. David, you're getting the right ball for the rest of the game. Getting the ball for the rest of the game. Fuck the Bears. They want to trade you? Show them what it is. He traded you without no hesitant, too. And he gave me a second. Oh, he disrespected you. Oh, he disrespected you, David.
Get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 20
Come on, D.
yard line.
Come on, D. I played this nigga too many times. The first play of the game, I knew he was going to run. I ran commit. He ain't have shit since.
At the line, prepping for their next drive.
Oh,
the Bears offense.
Oh, Miles Sanders getting this for sure.
3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
None of that. None of that. None of that. None of that. You gotta try shit you don't even do. None of that. None of that.
Here we go. Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Hey, what? Switch gears.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
You ain't got time to do that, bro. You do not got time to do that.
And he'll lose yardage.
You gotta pass the ball.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
2nd and 12. Now it's Fields. And his throw's
yes, sir.
Incomplete.
Yes, sir.
You get the sense that they're saying
Carry on, Conley.
We're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Dancing to his left. Toward the sideline.
You knew he was doing that, Madden.
Yes, he got them both down.
You knew he was doing it.
And that's good enough for a 1st down. A shotgun snap, Fields. Trying to get it to Robinson.
What the fuck is you doing, Simple?
Picked up
Pussy. Ooh, you lucky you ain't run your bitch ass over. Fuck off my sticks, nigga.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having,
fucking Buccaneers is next.
He and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Did you play before I picked down, huh? You fucked up, didn't you? Didn't you fuck up? Fucked up, didn't you?
Oh, he's going to let this go.
Fucked up, didn't you?
And that's going to be
catch the ball, Rager.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Ooh, finally they did something. Wow. Ooh.
Still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start.
About that.
The interception here, and look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense,
I don't even know why I start running 32.
They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield.
I ain't never say it was over.
Down at the 49. Off play action, Fields. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Play action. It's Fields. He's going to let it go again. He's got it.
Never run out again.
Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney, 51 yards. And the Bears are
never do that again.
This deficit here in the final minute of the third. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14.
We good, fellas. We good. This is their push right here. They're pushing it.
The touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away.
I tell you one thing. We need this walking. We need this walking.
From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And he's up past the 20.
But I tell you one thing, fellas. They is about to come out here with their best shit this drive. Best shit. Trust me. Trust me.
The Eagles
they coming.
Set to begin their next drive.
You got something for them, though.
To 2 scores after the touchdown.
They coming. They coming.
They start with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 139 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
Yeah, he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Back now at Soldier Field. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Off the option, here's Montgomery. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get it behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Good. Good.
Hurts. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get
Fuck
away
out of here, nigga. Swine wet mouth Sanders, weak ass. The fuck out of here.
The effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
They're going to run this with a tight end. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They'll roll it, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Akeem Hicks just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. The Eagles on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Rager catches it left side.
Better not click on you bum ass nigga. Better not click on you bum ass nigga.
When you talk about free safeties, I think one word comes to mind, range. And we saw an example of a rangy free safety right there.
And on an RPO, everything happens so fast. And as a defender, you can't get stuck trying to figure out what's going on. That time he had it figured out in a flash, and he was able to make a beeline to the receiver and make the play.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now to try the Eagle field goal, Jake Elliott. This to make it a 3-score game late.
Fuck.
And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. Now this one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
We certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
Sanders on first down, not finding much of anything there, as he might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
2nd down, back to Sanders. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Flushed out right. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this ball incomplete.
You gotta catch that, Robinson.
Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Yeah, you had to score before 2 minutes, buddy.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Fields. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Back to throw, Fields. He'll buy some time right. This is caught. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. They snap it to Fields. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Santos now to add the PAT.
It's a playoff game. It's supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be like this.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball
It's
game.
supposed to be like this.
So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Stop.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Second down. It's Montgomery into the secondary past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. 187 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. And the Eagles season will continue at least one more week. Thanks for watching, and so long, everybody.